Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Manny B Investing MBI, and we're going to be talking about a Sunday swap video that I did not too long ago. Just wanted to highlight what's going on, big news in Cardano, because we're all Cardano friends here. Let's take a look at that video. Sunday swap returns in 2023. New video update. Pi has been active. Sunday swap has been active. They made a new post. I think they made a video. Yeah, there was a video that Pi hosted and it was broken down and they talked about what's going on with the project, what they're going to be doing moving forward. And then Pi kind of broke off in his own persona, and he's been doing streams that are focused on development. I know a lot of people are not really going to be interested in that. Pi is I think he's the CTO of the company. He is a math guy, really smart dude, friendly, very nice. I met him in person. Had an interaction with him at Rare Bloom. So that was really cool. But I wanted to take a look at a comment that we got, and people were voting the video down. I know why. It's the CSWAPPER people. We've had dealings with them in the past. I'm past it. I'm moving on. I've moved on, but I will continue to talk about relevant news and information. So let's take a look. Pi is a liar. He makes promises and doesn't keep to them. Okay. And I said, how so? Me already knowing this dude's a CSWAP guy. Just ask all the CSWAP holders. Well, I'm not, because I don't really care. Thousands of people of the promise made and never followed through, not in court for no reason. One, as an American who has ties to the American justice system, anyone can sue anyone for anything. Just because you're in court does not mean you did something bad. That's just how America works. The lawsuits are plenty. I've been around them. I've been subject to them. Just because someone can sue you does not mean that they have a case. Sorry, that's just the way it works. So someone being in court or someone being sued is not an indication of anything. So getting that out of the way. Anyone, like I said, anyone can sue anyone for anything in the US. I've covered the CSWAP thing. It's laughable. CSWAP cards are not victims of anything but their own stupidity. Yeah. So when it comes to deals, you make deals, you get contracts, you sign contracts. If you don't do that, then that's your own issue. If you fail to do your own due diligence, if you fail to cover your own that's on you. Yes, you can file a grievance in the American law system. But that's all you're going to do is you're going to get a judge to hear the case from both sides and then make a judgment. Now, a judgment is one thing. Collecting on that judgment is another. The judge doesn't say, hey, put your credit card in this machine. We're going to transfer money over to the complainant. That's not how it works. To collect, you got to go through civil. That is a beast in its own and oftentimes not worth what it cost. I have a parent that was sued, and in my opinion, my parent was in the wrong. But guess what? Judge ruled against the parent, and guess what? This has been, I don't know, 25 years ago. Still hasn't paid a penny. That's the American justice system. So these people that seem to believe that in their heads, in their fantasies, that they're going to go to court, the judge is going to rule against Sunday Swap, and then they're going to say, hey, Sunday Swap, make all of these CSWAP people millionaires now. That's the fantasy. It's not going to happen. You made a bad investment. You lost your money. It's gone. It's gone. Nothing you do is going to change that. Going around to projects, trolling the projects, joining governance, trolling temperature checks on Indigo is not going to change that. In a logical mind would want Sunday to succeed. Because if you believe that you're going to sue them and they're going to have to give you these Sunday tokens, wouldn't you want those Sunday tokens to be worth something? What good is it if you troll the project to smithereens? Again, this is hypothetical because I do not believe that that's going to happen. Say they succeed. Say they destroy Sunday Swap, and then they go to court, and the judge rewards them with their share of Sunday tokens. Now the Sunday tokens are worth nothing, so you still end up with nothing, and that is why all of this is insane and unhinged. It's just emotions swirling because they're upset because they made a bad investment and lost money. I looked at the project. I looked at CSWAP. I looked at cards. Everything about the project screamed to me, do not give your money to these projects. And then you know what? I didn't. I just watched from afar. And when it all went to crap like I suspected it would, this is the outcome. A bunch of crazy trolls roaming the internet, roaming Cardano community, going project to project, starting crap, starting nonsense, and fudding Sundae Swap. The best thing for Sundae Swap to do is exactly what they're doing. Go through the process. When it comes to its end, move on, develop, do your thing, push forward. These people are a loud minority. They will eventually grow tired from losing and will move on. So, if you do know what Pi had done, it said bad comment. If you do know what Pi had done them, you wouldn't have wrote that. Obviously clueless, saying Sundae is going to be big when it's going to get trash talk till the day it dies. Sorry. No, that's the fantasy. They want Sundae Swap to die, but it's not. Sundae Swap is doing fine. They're a DEX. They are launched. They are on the platform. They're on the network that you can swap. I'd use a DEX aggregator, and sometimes Sundae Swap has the best price, and I do my transaction through Sundae Swap. It is what it is. I'm not here to play an emotional game. This is money. Money is not an emotional game. Money is math. I follow the math. I'm sorry. If I don't like someone or I don't like something, that's fine. That's my opinion. But I'm not going to run around the internet screaming in everybody's faces. People don't care. A lot of people just use Milsley Swap's DEX aggregator and trade with whatever has the cheapest price. Sundae has the cheapest price a lot of the times, and the transaction happens. That is the way this is going to work. When mainstream adoption happens, do you think my father cares about what Sundae Swap said to some guys in a chat 10 years ago? No, he's not. All he cares about is getting his transaction done for the cheapest possible price. And that is what I care about. And that is what a majority of the people that subscribe to this channel care about. So my only question is, when it's settled in court, this is me. My only question, because I'm not going to go down the road of who did who wrong, because I don't care. My only question is, when it's settled in court, regardless of the outcome, will CSWAPPERs accept it? Yes or no? And then he said, he actually responded and he said no, but he deleted that because you can see my response. I didn't delete my response. Then he said no, that they wouldn't accept it. So everything that they're saying is irrelevant and crazy nonsense, because they're saying, oh, we're going to go to court and we're going to sue you. And there's no we. None of these people have any more information about the court proceedings than I do. They're not a part of cards. They're not a part of CSWAP. They just invested money in a bum project and lost it. That is their connection to CSWAP in cards. That's it. So I basically asked him that question, yes or no, will you accept the outcome of the court decision? And he said no. So this is the catch-22 of dealing with CSWAP. They don't care. They're trolls. If they win, if Sundae Swap wins in court and the judge agrees with Sundae Swap, said this is silly, and dismisses the lawsuit, they're not going to accept it. But if it's the other way, then they will accept it because it's rigged. They're idiots. That is how they roll. They're illogical. And he said, then all this stuff. So he said no. And then I said, then all the stuff you guys talk about is irrelevant. Then, so no point in talking about it anymore. We are moving on. And if Sundae Swap is still operational, then I'll use and cover it. They're upset because I talk about Sundae Swap. That is why he responded to this message. That is why they downvote the video. But I don't care about that. You can use your Telegram groups to post links to people's stuff and tell your trolls to go and FUD. I don't care. I have a whole career. I do this for fun. I do this for the love of the Cardano community and my love for DeFi. This is why I do this. I don't care about you disliking my video. The people that like my content. You're not going to sway them. Just ask all the CSWAP holders, thousands of people. the promises made not followed through on, not in court for no reason. Yeah, they are. Anyone can sue for anything for anything. Okay. I asked the question. He answered no. And I responded, but he deleted one, and I wanted to look at it. Here's what he deleted. I cannot speak for them all, but I'm going off the effect that it had on their lives in the way they are talking in the Telegram. Then my answer would be, I don't believe so. No, it's the principle. You guys have no principles. If you did, you wouldn't put your life savings in a cryptocurrency project. I don't care. They keep using this. Oh, my friend said he was going to kill himself. Well, kill yourself then. Because I'm tired of you using that excuse. Every time something doesn't go the way that they want it to go, they start screaming, "Oh, I'm going to commit suicide." Go do it then. We were lied to. No, you weren't. You lied to yourself. And I know you disagree, and that's fine. Clearly it's not, because you guys keep trolling. I should swallow it even though I don't agree with you. Yes, you should. Your money is not coming back. So why move through life crying about it? It'd be like me crying all these years later about an ex-girlfriend. What is the point? It's over. If someone promised you something, like girlfriends would do, and then not only said that they wasn't getting what owed, but you are liars as well and deleting everything and everyone who mentions it instead of answering for it, then it's not good business. Actually, apparently it is, because their project is live and your project doesn't exist anymore. If people were not robbed, that's your opinion, then why he not having a live show for cards? Why would he have a conversation with a project that is dead? Cards doesn't do anything. What was the last project to launch on cards? What is the price of cards? How far did it fall from its all-time high? Cards fell from its all-time high during the bull market. That should tell you something. Deletes everyone who mentions it. I would delete everybody that mentions it as well. This just makes for really good emotional content for me. It gets me charged up. That's why I like doing it. And you messaged me on my video. So that's why I'm responding to it. The people need to know about cards. Check my playlist. I did a playlist on it. Lots of video, hours and hours of content on the CSWAP happenings. Cards removed me from their group. Members of their fan group, their supporters threatened my life. The C-suite of Cards knows that these people were saying things to me, threatening my life. And you know what they did? They silenced me. So, and then they want to go and cry about Sundae Swap not wanting to hear them and silencing them. Hey, that's on y'all. They silenced me. I ain't crying about it. I'm not making videos talking about how Cards stripped my ability to speak and talk about what happened, and then letting their people threaten my life. Literally threaten to shoot me is what one of their people did. And then blocked me from being able to chat in their Telegram group. And then had one of the guys questioning me in the price action group on Cards, saying that I can't talk about it because I don't hold CSWAP. And then I proved to him that I do hold CSWAP, and then they just skip past that and find the next thing to complain about. That's why talking with these people is a bad idea. If Sundae Swap sees this, if you see this, never interact with them again. Do not accept any mediations. Do not do a live stream with them. Don't do it. These people do not want a logical resolution to anything. They want Sundae Swap to burn to the ground. That's all they want. They don't even want their money back. They just want Sundae Swap to burn to the ground. And they're mad that it didn't. It's still around. It's still moving. And 2023 is probably going to be a pretty big year for them. It's going to be a pretty big year for Cardano, in my opinion. There's going to be a lot more transactions. I'm probably doing like 4 times more transactions in the last 30 days than I have in the last 2 years, just because protocols are coming online And as the protocols come online, the DEXs become more relevant because we're trading assets, we're moving things around. So Sundae swap, min swap, you're very well needed. Let's take a look at the price. The two DEXs that I think are big time, well, Wing Riders is one of them, but I like Sundae swap and min swap. I like min swap a little bit more. Min swap's got 5 billion tokens, max tokens, and their price currently is about a penny. Sundae swap's price is about a penny, and they have 2 billion max circulating supply. So if all things go upward, right, and Sundae and min swap are two healthy competing DEXs in the Cardano ecosystem, maybe we get some interoperability there somewhere. Maybe Sundae swap goes to Milkomeda, or min swap goes to Milkomeda, and they just expand their features and their use case. From an investment standpoint, for me personally, Sundae swap is the better buy. But what will I do? I will accumulate both of these projects, especially at a penny. Dogecoin vibes, people. Dogecoin vibes. Do I think that these projects in a bull market are going to be worth more than a penny? Yes, absolutely. I see, especially a min swap. I see a min swap at dollars is what I see. Down the road, when Cardano has more use case, more protocols going online, such as Indigo protocol, more use case, maybe if Blues picks up and does their thing, I see use case, I see transactions, and I see this price moving upward. They're up 1% today. I see min swap, Sundae swapper, Wing Riders, and Blues moving upward with use case. That's just the way it's going to go. And it doesn't matter what CSWAP thinks, what cards people think. This is the reality. If people are using Cardano, they're going to need to swap their assets. Most people are going to use an aggregator. Whoever has the best price for that asset will win, regardless of if it's Wing Riders, min swap, or Sundae swap. It's automatically going to take the best price, and the person that's doing the swapping probably won't even realize that they're swapping on Sundae swap. So if these C-swappers and these cards users are using an aggregator, which a normal person would, you want the best price. You're telling me that they're going to see Sundae swap has the best price on PBX, and they're going to go, oh no, I don't like Sundae swap. I'm going to pay more for PBX because I don't like Sundae swap. Do you really think that that's how they're going to go? No. They're going to take the best price wherever it is. Or they're idiots and they deserve to lose their money because they make bad decisions. But I'm going to accumulate DCA, both min swap and Sundae swap, and I'm thinking about picking up Blues as well. I like the kind of different approach that Blues is taking. I like that Blues is low transaction fees on Milkomeda and Algorand. So as more assets become interoperable and are able to go to different chains and take advantage of those low fees on the L2, I see big things for these new Cardano-based DEXs, and I definitely see their prices pushing past about a penny. Thank you for checking out this video. Jump in the comment section if you have any experience with any of this, with the CSWAP people. Same thing, if you're a CSWAP person, you want to comment on what I have to say, that's cool. Jump in the comment section. We can talk it out. I'll be respectful, but I am passionate. I get passionate around this stuff. So sorry if I come off a little strong and energetic. This stuff is, it's crazy, man. I got my life threatened talking about this and documenting this ordeal. So yeah, I get a little fired up. I'm not going to apologize for that. But thank you for checking out the channel. Hit that like, hit the share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.